Yay! Hello. Good afternoon. I guess that's where we're at now. So how is everyone doing? I feel like I haven't hosted a live stream in a really long time, and I'm like, what is this madness? What buttons do I press?
It's been a while. I don't actually know. It feels like it has been a minute. Like
It has been.
Nano.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I know. Oh, hold on. There's someone cute down here, and I'm about to click on. Hey!
I was talking about you, Bree, because I just watched your video about the 2021 book releases, and now I have more books on my butt to buy. Like
everyone keeps telling me that. I'm not sorry.
I know. Bree is like the best at like reading her books, talking about them, letting you know when they're on sale, and Bree texts me all the time, and she's like, "This is free," and I'm like, "I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna get it."
Well, because at the end of your video, you were talking about the, what is it, Court of Miracles, and as soon as you said Les Miserables retelling, I was like, sold, done, bought, on its way.
It's over there. Actually, you can't see it, Rob. It's right above Heroine.
Okay.
But it's washed out because of the light. But yeah, it was so good. So I definitely recommend that one.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yay.
But hi, I made it.
I know. I'm so happy you're here, Bree.
Yeah, it's been a rough week, but I made it to something finally.
Well, I'm so happy you're here. So what are we all going to be working on? Everybody up here, everybody in the comment section, is it going to be the same as what we were working on yesterday? Now, I wasn't in the streams yesterday for actually writing, so I'm going to have to be updated on what everybody's doing, word counts. So we're going to start from scratch. Maddie, would you like to go first?
Sure. I mean, I'm just still working on Hades and Persephone. So I'm working on chapter 4 right now, I think.
Of draft 3, right?
Of draft 3, yeah. So slowly chugging my way through that.
Okay, so have you ever read this book? It's a Hades and Persephone retelling, but it's called The Juliet Test.
I know what I think I know what you're talking about, but I've never read it.
Okay, I've never read it either, and I've read the reviews, and they're mixed reviews. Like, there's some where it's like, it's really, really good. I can't remember who wrote it, but some of them are really, really good, and then the other ones are like, no, it's just a crappy retelling of Hades and Persephone. But I was just curious if you had read it, Maddie, since you are telling a Hades and Persephone perspective of.
I actually have never really read a Hades and Persephone retelling.
Oh.
So I'm going into this blind. That makes me really nervous now.
I did that one. Just read it.
Oh my gosh.
It's elves and Hades and Persephone, like super retelling. Like, they had like the magic system is built into like the spring and winter, and so good, guys. Highly recommend.
Bree, you are the reason why I'm getting in trouble for buying more books. Like,
you're welcome. You may see that book on a list for like possibly the best of 2020. So,
what about you, Helene?
Oh, well, I got like a little over 1,000 words written yesterday. But then I finished my short story, so now I'm kind of like waffling between projects. Like, what else can I work on?
Yes.
I did write in, like, it was maybe about 200 words by the end of it at the stream this morning with Angela. I wrote in a conversation that needed to happen for IDIMF. And I guess I might continue like looking through it, polishing it up, doing final edits for it, because my goal was to have a beta reader ready by the end of the month. So maybe that's what I'll continue doing for the rest of this write-a-thon.
Okay. I love it. Awesome.
So I guess it's my turn. Yo, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here, honestly. I'm probably gonna eat lunch on the first little bit because it's sitting upstairs ready to go. So I'm gonna probably do that in the first stream, and then before I depart this stream, my goal is to film 2 videos. So, yeah. They actually, Autumn, you should be proud of me. They probably only be like 10 to 15 minutes because they're my goal videos. So we'll have 2 short ones coming up.
I'm so excited. I can't wait for this. Well, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was yelling at my dog. She was trying to eat my pillow.
And Bree, okay, so when you stood up and like your chair was there, we have the exact same chair. It's just a different company because we have like the little lower back thing too.
Yep.
For gamers.
Yeah, so this is the brand that my husband has, and he has a bright orange one. And my poor little chair that I had, it's not conducive to like long periods of sitting at a computer. So I was talking to him, and I'm like, I really need a chair so bad. And I'm like, but they're expensive. And he was just like, it's your birthday, so he bought me one. So this is what I got.
Does it have a footstool? Because mine has like a footstool you can pull out and flip it.
No, I did look at one, but the one that I don't know if it was this company, but like, because Greg is like, he's super gamer, so like he only gets like high-end stuff, and the footstool was like $500, and I was like, no, you're not buying me a $500 chair.
And mine was not $500. It was between 100 and 200, kind of in that price range. But
yeah, this one is still pricey. Not $500, but it's up there.
Yeah, highly recommend it.
It's a really good brand, but it is pricey if anyone's interested.
I mean, I've had mine for probably about 6 months. And I know I just like wiggled it, but it's supposed to be like wiggly. That's why like when I always like adjust and I miss my arm and I like fall, is because it's all like wiggly. I'm gonna fall out of it one day. It's gonna happen. But yeah, I highly recommend it, and so far it's held up really, really well. So
yeah. Gamer chairs are the way to go.
Yes, especially when you write and you're sitting here for long periods of time. Perfect. Yep. But I will be working on Project Wolf Warrior. I'm on chapter 11. I think I'm gonna be able to finish it finish that chapter today.
Finishing your novel? Like,
I'm gonna finish my novel.
Well, those are really long chapters if you've only got 11 of them.
Right? No. I think I'm gonna finish chapter 11 today during this stream. So I want to see how much I can write in this kind of 2-hour mark. That's what I'll be working on. So nothing super fancy. But I'm gonna run through the comments, and then if we are ready for our first sprint, I will be ready for it. And Devin is here. Good morning. So happy to see you. Kate is also here. Good morning. We did just mention what we were working on, so thank you, Kate. And Kate is also working on their first script again. Awesome. Devin loves screenwriting. Maddie, you do the screenwriting, right?
I do the screenwriting, yes.
You were talking about that in your stream yesterday, I think. When I popped in, I know there was a lot of screenwriting conversation.
Yeah.
That's cool. Kate said that they've just started and they're kind of having trouble. I feel like it's a different mindset. I've never sat down and tried to write screenplays, but I could imagine where it would be different.
It's different because you have to think visually, but you don't have to describe everything.
That makes sense.
So a lot of it is like not heavy descriptions, but you have to like still make it visual. So it's a whole nother can of worms.
Yeah. But Kate says that they're making progress, which is awesome. Page 12. It's terrific. And Zara is here. Hello. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed the countdown timer. I was going to change it to a Christmas timer just to be festive, but I didn't have time. But it's still pretty. And then Kate was greeting Bree. And Tamara is here. Yay! Hello.
Okay. definitely read it. Book 1 is out, so definitely read it and be ready for book 2 whenever it comes out.
Oh my gosh.
Is there for sure going to be a book 2? Because according to Amazon, because I have the tab open right now because I might buy it, it says book 1 of 1. Is there going to be more?
There 100%. I mean, that cliffhanger. If there's not, then I'm rioting. But no, it's supposed to be a trilogy. There's no release date though, so that's probably why.
It's what?
There's no release date yet. For book 2.
Okay.
It just says 2021. That's why it was like at the end of my video, because I'm like, I don't know when it's coming out.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Kate says they're at 2,678 of the script. Woohoo! Yaza's here. Hello, Yaza.
Hi,
Everything exploration is not writing, but maybe they'll read. Picked up Misery by Stephen King. Ooh.
I heard the movie's really good.
Me too.
I'm not a big Stephen King person, only because of the writing, like the horror, the genre. I'm not into that. It terrifies me. I will never watch The Shining again, ever.
I've never seen The Shining.
I'm kidding. I'm like freaking out because I'm like on the edge of my seat and I'm like, is anybody else freaking out about this? Because this is terrifying me. But the Goddess Test, that was the one that I was talking about.
Oh, I was gonna say that. Yes, I've heard of that one.
Because I was like, the Juliet test doesn't sound like, it didn't sound right, and I googled it and nothing came up, and I was like, maybe it's something else test. But yes, it's called the Goddess Test. That was the name of it.
Maybe when I'm done with mine, I will read the other reads.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stay away from those for now.
Yeah, because it's not, I don't think it's necessarily like a Hades and Persephone. It's kind of more of the concept. Like, I think the main character, her mom gets sick, and then she like makes a deal with Hades. Like, she has to complete these tests, and he'll like save her mom. But no one has ever been able to complete the tests. So it's like an impossible test that she's assigned. I think that's what this one is. I've never read it, but I really want to.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Chandra's here. Hello. I feel like we always have this conversation when I see this name, but I can never pronounce it.
I'm reading it the Japanese way, but I don't think that that's actually how you pronounce it. So, but I rewrite 500 miles in their honor.
And I'm so sorry, and I don't even feel like I should try to pronounce it so I don't butcher it. But our lovely friend is at 500 words. That's awesome. And I'm sorry, I did not say your name, but I'm afraid to mispronounce it.
I think it's Ayane, but I could be wrong.
That's what my guess would be as well.
So please correct us.
Yes. Zara says trying to outline a novel, but procrastinated by watching masterclass about training dogs. Ooh.
Oh, you did the masterclass, Sarah. Oh, tell me how it goes. I really want to get it.
Kelly is here. Hello. Working on the Nano project at 67. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
That is awesome. I think Salem or Sitka was in the background.
Well, Sitka's sleeping on the couch right now. Salem was the one who was running across, yeah.
Chandra, I've been doing World Ember. I'm taking a break from it. Okay. Outlined a new project last night and going to start drafting it. That is awesome. Writing the opening image. Good luck.
May the force be with you.
The only thing that I would say is just when you're first drafting in particular, don't put so much emphasis on the first line, because eventually, like, as your novel starts to take shape, that first line might change anyway, because like you don't really know like where the novel is going. Even if you have an outline, like you don't know what's going to be like important, and that first line is really going to set up the rest of the story. So just jump in.
Yeah, it's going to change.
Or it might not, but either way, like you just like when you're first drafting, it's just not worth like getting so stuck, because then like you might stay at that first line for 3 months, because I've done that.
Amara just finished their script. Oh, yeah. It's this month. So what was the final word count, Amara? Let us know. Charlie is here. Good morning, Charlie. Oh, and then that was a message to Kate. And Mandy is here. Good morning and welcome. Kate says they're having trouble finding out what scene. Okay. Yeah. Maddie helped you yesterday. Oh, yes. And Maddie is awesome.
Oh, hi.
Yee.
Aw.
Yeah. Amara says, great. I love screenwriting. I'm going back to my novel next month, but I'm afraid it'll be hard to switch back. It is difficult when you switch between projects.
Kind of the weird way that I figured out a way to like separate them is I write screenplays on my iPad and then I write novels on my computer. So I have like 2 separate platforms for them so I don't like mess them up.
Okay.
And that's just what's worked for me. I don't know.
Zara says, I'm the same, Maddie. I don't read books in my genre or ones that are similar. Yes, until you're done writing.
Yeah, but I don't need the influence, you know? I don't want to do anything that's going to accidentally copy anyone else's work.
For sure. It was like Bree had sent me, it was a free book, but it was like that trilogy, and I can't remember. It was the Red Riding Hood one, I think. But it's like really similar to Wolf Warrior.
Yes.
And I was like, I really want to read this, but not right now.
Bree, you want to send that recommendation this way too?
Yeah, please. I was just thinking, like, what's it called?
Hold on. It is Daughter of the Red Dawn.
Yes, because I really
I
like
have
the
seen
red
this.
dress.
I can't see
Oh,
it. What
I
is
know. It's so. Why does it? There it goes. There it goes. It's this one.
Ooh. Oh,
Ooh.
actually, those top 3 were the ones that Bree was like, hey, these are free.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'll put it in the chat for you guys. Well,
it?
right.
Yay, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Maddie, how did you say it? Because I'm going to say this, so I don't say it wrong.
Ayane?
Ayane. Ayane.
Is it like I on it?
It's like Ayane.
Ayane.
Yeah.
Okay.
It basically does just look how it sounds.
Oh, goodness.
But it's an A instead of an A. So Ayane. I'm guessing. I hope that I mean
Awesome. Well, it's very, very pretty.
it is. It is very
I'm
pretty.
terrible at pronouncing names. Masterclass is so worth it.
Yes, I really want to do masterclass.
Amara says, I'm working today, so the plan during these streams is to clean the shoe closet. Oh, nice. Some stuff, and if I have time, start adding. Yes. You're going to have a nice, productive day. Awesome. So, are we ready to go ahead and jump into our first 15-minute sprint?
Yes, ma'am.
And I know that there are a few more comments, but we're going to pick back up on them when we come back from our sprint. But happy writing, and we'll see everybody very soon. Awesome. So, how was our first sprint?
It was good. I wrote 126 words and spent more of that time just talking to my husband.
Nice.
Oh, nice. How do you feel about those words? Not to your husband, the words you wrote.
No, I feel good about them. Yeah, I think that it is a little bit weird because this story keeps like presenting new things, but the new things kind of make sense. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to go through it again and be like, what the heck was I doing? What is this? No.
That happens.
But at least you're getting it out now, and whether you use it later or not, it was a stepping stone to get to where you need to be.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, what I did during this sprint is I tried to sit down and edit a vlog that I had filmed, but then I realized I was not in the mood to edit at all. And so then I looked through all of my projects that I've already started to see which one I felt like working on. I did not feel like working on any of them. So then I got out my current read, The Filigree Ball, by Anna Catherine Green. It's like a random old book. I'd never heard of it before, but I found it at a bookstore pre-COVID, and I have yet to read it. So it's pretty interesting. It's like a murder mystery, I think. They're walking through a really cool old haunted house. I'm only on chapter 2 right now, but yeah.
That sounds fun.
That's awesome. A little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah.
So I did eat lunch. Didn't want the lunch that I had, but I ate it anyway because I have not eaten a single thing yet. So yeah, this is how I am, guys. I'm a very chaotic person. It's actually, I'm pretty sure like this is gonna be a spoiler for a video in 2021, but I'm gonna try to create a writing routine for like. Okay, so do you guys know like the chart that it's like chaotic neutral, lawful good?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to make a writing routine for me, which is like chaotic neutral.
Yes.
I love it.
So because like that's literally how my life has been like all the time. So like I just can't like eating falls off the wayside when my brain is like on hyperdrive. So but I did eat and I wrote out my goals for the video. So
Oh,
now I can actually film it.
yeah. Awesome. You did a little bit of everything too.
Yeah.
So was your lunch the salad?
No.
It was the other thing.
Yeah, it was Chinese, which I don't know, man. I'm hit or miss. Like I'll go for months where like I want Chinese every single day, and then I'll go for months where like it disgusts me. And that's what I'm in right now.
Yeah. Well, especially if you weren't feeling it, you
I
know?
really wanted my salad. But I didn't have time to make it because of the live stream. I really wanted to attend this. So
I'm sorry, Brie.
oh no, it's me. I told you chaotic. Chaos incarnate.
You know, it all started when you woke up late, and it just has spiraled down.
And I made my coffee without putting coffee in the coffee pot.
That reminds me, have you guys ever read that book, Alexander's No Good, Very Bad Day, or something like that? It's like this little kid's book, and it's about this kid named Alexander, and his day just gets progressively worse and worse and worse. There's this chain of events.
Yes. I also love because the Vampire Diaries makes a reference to that in one of the episodes where Damon is like, this has been a no good, very bad day.
Yeah.
I always think of that.
It's just a chaotic day.
I always think of that. Like, if things just like, when it just is like tumbling down and it's just like, why? I always think that.
I like thinking about it as chaotic though, because like it's not really a bad day. It's just chaotic.
Yes.
I don't know
I like
what
it.
happened.
It's all right, Bree. It will get better. I promise.
Well, going to. I have my second round of caffeine.
Yes. From here on out,
Yes.
it's going to be a good day. So I did write. I got 228 that go around, but I'm kind of in a place where like it's not like the most entertaining. Like I'm the part before it's the entertaining part, so I'm like trying to get there. So it's a little dry. I'm kind of boring myself, but it's fine. We'll get through it.
I've had those.
Yes.
A lot.
For sure. Mandy says, I'm working on writing 2 scenes today for a romance thriller that they're working on. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, love it. Chandra says, thank you. I'm just going to jump in. That is the best way to be. And Chandra had wonderful advice. If you have not done it already, please like the stream. And if you have not subscribed to these other ladies up here, I highly recommend it because they are wonderful and they post awesome content. And I do have everybody who is involved in this 12K's of Christmas Write-a-thon. I have all of them linked down below as well. So you should definitely check them out because they have great AuthorTube channels. Zara says, I need to bookmark that and read it while I write my very dark Red Riding Hood retelling. Ooh,
Nice.
I like
Love
that.
dark.
And Will has popped in. Hello. Try to do some Christmas shopping before work and the rush. Yes.
The book is still free on Amazon, so we save money.
Good to know. I like free things.
Right?
Free is good.
How though? How is it free?
Amazon?
Oh,
The
it's Kindle.
Kindle?
Kindle.
Or the Kindle app.
Oh, I can't do Kindles. I have to have like it actually in my hand. Darn it.
Well, hey, it's there if you want to take the plunge and get the Kindle app.
I have it. I just can't bear to use it because I love having like the actual book with me.
Yeah. Nothing beats having the actual hard copy, but I like the convenience of the Kindle app.
I mean, the audiobook is only $7.49 and the paperback's $11.99. So if either of those are better your jam, it's not the worst, but
Yeah.
it's still free.
Right.
From the Kindle, so.
That's the kicker, is it's free. All right. Chandra says she got 244. Woo! Kate got 202. Awesome. 223 for Mandy and a pretty good start. Yes. Yes, that was about Colleen holding up her beautiful book.
Oh, I know that's low-key why I bought it. Because it
I'm
looks so
assuming,
nice.
unless it was something else, but that's what I was assuming. It is pretty. I like
is.
that.
It's really cool.
Zora says, I have to reread the Alexandra and then yes, for a class. Mm-hmm. That is awesome. And Diane is popping in. Hello. See, now it's definitely going to be a much better day because Diane is here.
A ray of sunshine.
Yes. Zara, what was the Red Riding Hood book?
I posted it.
Yes. Oh, I think it was into our private chat.
Oh, she put it in the
In the real one too? Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Maybe. I guess I haven't gotten there yet. Oh,
You're almost there.
got it. Yes, I can go on and on about it too. I love it, but I won't. Diane is greeting, or Devin is greeting Diane. Yes, I need a book too. There you go. Well, the free book. Daughter of the Red Dawn.
I think I also put the link in. It's not showing up on like our StreamYard, but it did show up, I think, in the the actual like chat. So I don't know why it's not showing up here for us,
Yeah,
but it's there.
it is there. So hello, just joining. Do you have any tips for a 13-year-old editing their first novel? Well, first of all, that is a huge accomplishment.
Yes.
So congratulations to completing your novel. I am not 13 and I've never edited anything when I was 13.
Yeah.
I think like for editing in general, something that I had to learn was that, there's a reason for edits, and understanding that draft one is not going to be perfect and that's okay. That's why you're editing in the first place. So like, don't get discouraged about it. And there's going to be more than 2 drafts. So even draft 2, like it's not going to be perfect either. And like realizing that you as the writer are the one who says when it's done and ready to be shared. Like you don't have deadlines or whatever. I mean, unless you're trying to like publish it and you have all that, but that's a whole different cup of tea and all that fun stuff. But like you're the one who gets to decide when it's ready to be shared. So, take as much time as you need with it and just have fun, enjoy the process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
I
That's a
also
little better than my advice.
I was gonna say, I also think it's just important to keep for like anyone at any stage that editing is like, it's so different for every person and it might change from books because the way that I edited my co-written series is a lot different than I'm currently editing my prophecy project.
Yeah.
And everyone does it. Like I know Diane watching her videos, like she's going through and just like she read and made notes first. Whereas I dove right in to change things because I sat on it for like so long and I'm like, I know where I need to strengthen this up. So I'm just going in and making edits. And then the third draft is going to be me printing it out and making notes. So like we're opposites a little bit in that. But again, the draft, like my co-written project was like, okay, to me, we had 2 people. So like we like printed it out, like hand edited everything. And then like we had so many discussions. So like it's just different.
Yeah. And I could definitely like add on to that and say to try different ways of editing. Like take one or 2 chapters or 1 or 2 scenes, try to edit it a certain way and see if that's working. And then if you're not sure, then try a different way of editing for the next few chapters. And I mean, because there's no right and wrong and it works differently for everyone. So definitely try different things. I know the advice that everyone gave up here is excellent advice. And I would say look up other AuthorTubers and see the ways that they've edited, how they go through the process. Also look up, like Google it too, and maybe go to the library and see if there are novels on actually how to, edit. So there's so many different ways and it works differently for everybody. So, and there's no right or wrong.
It's just whatever feels right to you.
Yes. And I feel like the hardest part is if you feel yourself getting frustrated with a way that you're editing, I personally would try to do a different way because clearly it's not working. Right. If it's gonna upset you and you're getting frustrated, then stop and try something different. And step away from it too. If you feel yourself getting frustrated, that's quite all right. Like we get frustrated with our work all the time, but to pull away from it too and to take a breath is also important. Zara says, I love Kindle, but then I buy paper books. Yes, paperbacks. Yes. She says, I love reading with covers that are gorgeous. Yes.
So enticing.
Yes.
Yep.
And Bree is shouting out to Diane.
Always.
And then to answer Chandra's question, it was Daughter of the Red Dawn. Mm-hmm. And Courtney is here. Hello. Hello. We love you too, Diane, and we miss you. Everyone is saying hello to Diane. And Nina is here. Hello, Nina. Hi. Give yourself a break from the story and then step back from it. So then when you start editing, you can read it as a reader versus a writer. Yep, that's also excellent advice as well. And it also depends on what you want to accomplish with the edit. Yeah. That is awesome. And then everything exploration also says Alexa Dunn on YouTube has great in-depth videos about editing, so you can start with that to get an idea for sure.
That's a good resource.
Yes, and you are very welcome. I hope everybody gave, I think everybody gave excellent advice.
Yeah.
So thank you to everybody up here and in the comments for helping our young author, writer is fantastic. But I am ready to start our next sprint.
And before you guys jump into your next sprint, I'm actually going to have to duck out. I have to pick my little sister up from knitting club.
Aw. That's so cute.
That's adorable. I love it.
But I don't want to show up too late and leave her hanging or whatever. So probably duck out now before I get sucked in.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for being here, Helene.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you guys for being a part of this wonderful write-a-thon. Thank you, Maddie, for compiling it. I can't think of another word, but you know what I mean. Getting it together. All right, and yeah, I will see you guys actually later this afternoon because I think is my stream the next one?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll see you guys soon.
The playlist is linked down below for anybody who needs it. Wink, wink.
Okay, goodbye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
Yay. Okay, so did we want to do like a 20-minute sprint?
I think that would work for me.
Okay, perfect. We'll do 20:02 because
Ooh, spicing it up.
Yay, all right. Well, happy writing, and we'll see y'all soon. Awesome. So how did we do? And Angela is here.
Hello.
How are
Good. I
you?
think I take off and feel like the blue light glasses. I can like see the screen in them. So I'll take them off.
I wear them all the time, so I don't care.
Good. How are you guys?
Doing well.
Good.
So you said you had a funny story. Did you
Sure.
want to share it
So,
now?
I was late because I finished actually my workout before noon, which is really surprising. So I was like, oh great, I can get on this stream. But my mom, who was like, she's so adorable. She's decided now that she's going to change her personal Facebook into an influencer account. She wants to be an influencer on Facebook. So she's not like 100% said that, but she's like into like making content now and like creating like a content calendar. So she was having me like film some stuff for her, and like she wanted my advice and wanted to learn how to like edit. So that's what I was doing for the past hour or so.
Oh my gosh, that is precious.
That's so awesome, though. That's like an awesome mother-daughter bonding experience.
Yeah, it's very cute. So watch out for Kathy,
Aww.
the Facebook influencer.
God. I wish like I immediately my initial reaction was like, oh my God, my parents would never. But that's a lie now because my father is an influencer on his own, so we're just not even gonna go there because he's still going strong with like 10,000 followers now. Like, what is happening? I put so much work into this.
My parents hate cameras. Like, they don't even like it when I take pictures with them. It's like, so I can never get them to do anything like that.
Oh no, my mom's not in the videos. The videos are like of her decorating, but she's very specific when I film that like it can only be like her hands. Like it can't be like her body, like not even her shoulder. It's just her decorating the house.
That's cute.
That is really. And Brie, I love like the one video you sent me of your dad with the turkey for Thanksgiving.
I can't. Listen, okay, can I just be real with you though? He has one video on here that's like, it's literally like a song, and he's sitting on a fireplace drinking a beer, and he turns and goes like this. He has like 100,000 views on that. Like, what is happening?
Wait, that's true. Brie, I need to see these videos.
I don't know. Let me see what we're up to at this point.
TikTok, you put like 0 effort into a video and it gets 100,000, and then you like spend hours on it and it gets 100 views.
Barely. Yeah, no, so that one. And then he just posted another one that has 38,000. Oh, now he's at 11,500 followers. I'm sorry. Apparently it changed in 2 days. So
Dang.
it's just all the middle-aged women who are thirsting hardcore.
My mom was considering getting TikTok, and I told her about your dad, and she's like, oh no, I need to stay off there. People are doing that. Why are you even on the app?
Oh my God.
Angela's mom's gonna get herself in trouble.
Seriously. I was just thinking that I'm like, and my dad, like, as much as it's embarrassing for me, it's like mild in comparison to some other people. So
Brie, I want to meet your dad so much just from watching like the few TikToks I've seen.
my friends love my dad, so I'm just stuck with him as a parent.
That is
so fun.
That is hilarious.
He's something else. I guess that's how you have to pass quarantine, you know?
Yeah, right.
You gotta do something with your time. Might as well make a TikTok.
Yep.
Yes. So how did we do for that sprint? What did we work on? How did we do? All the details.
All the deets.
Yes.
I got 386
Brie.
words edited. I'm gonna start saying after I say my number. But yeah, and I don't know where I am in chapter 4, but I am sort of kind of getting to a very important moment That involves a certain somebody who we all know and love. Our dark cinnamon roll, as I am calling him.
Nice.
Here for it. I filmed my writing goals video. So that'll go up on Tuesday. And then I just need to film my reading goals next. And then that'll go up on Friday.
Wow. That is awesome.
And it was only 14 minutes filmed. So it's going to be
I'm so proud of you.
because the rest of my top 10 lists are going to be out of control because they're going to be like a half hour of me ranting and raving. So
I am all for that though, because again, half of my bookshelf has now come from your recommendations. So I love all the details.
And Bree really does have great videos. Like I really, really do love Bree's videos. They're great.
Mm-hmm.
You are welcome.
I wrote 152, so
Woo!
pretty good. Coming in late.
And what are you working on, Angela?
Still the YA contemporary that I'm doing the first draft of. I was hoping to have the first draft done by the end of this weekend, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. I'm currently at 62,000 words and just entered Act 3. So Act 3 is short, but am I going to write 7 chapters in one weekend?
maybe.
We don't doubt your skills.
Set your mind to it, Angela. You can do anything.
Yes, I'm getting distracted though, so.
Me too.
But I mean, at least they're good distractions. Like you're spending time with your mom, you're doing little other things, and it's the holidays, so it's totally appropriate.
And there's no reason to go faster, So.
Exactly. Especially if you have your own deadlines, or if there's really not a deadline for it. It's
Yeah.
it gets done.
Yeah.
How about you, Autumn?
Yeah, so I'm still in chapter 11. I have I got 166 words that go around, so nothing fancy. But I did see that Kate said that they're leaving, but thank you for the sprints, and we'll see you all soon. So have a good one. Amara says, have a great day. Zara says, I don't know how I accidentally closed this tab, but at least I realized before the sprint ended. Yeah, you know, it happens. But we're glad to have you back. Nina looked up character names. Ooh,
Love that.
yes.
That's always fun.
Will got 227 with listening to High School Musical. I have to cut it short, though.
Now, High School Musical.
Chandra got 279. Writing first person present tense is so different. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is it Eloise? Eloise? Eloise. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. I should just give up now and just always ask how to pronounce names.
Autumn, you should just go be a substitute teacher.
Hey, Ron.
Do you ever see there's a TikToker who is a teacher, and that's what she does is she'll pronounce all the kids' names wrong. It's so cute.
Oh my goodness. See, I don't think I'd be able to pull that off, because then it would just be Autumn's just being rude. She's just butchering everybody's names.
What a jerk.
Right? But 304 for our new lovely friend. I guess that's what I could say if I don't know. Oh, our new lovely friend got 304. And Zora wrote 2 newsletters.
Ooh,
That's all, 2 newsletters. Wow. Not 1, but 2.
I don't even want to do one ever.
I don't even know how to write one. I don't have anything newsworthy.
That's why when Angela was like, how do you guys do newsletters? And I'm like, did you watch the video where I said I never want to?
It literally takes me a whole month. It's all right, I'm doing my December newsletter. And then it's December 24th. And I'm like, well, this was supposed to go out 24 days ago.
Usually my newsletter is something like I'll put it on my calendar of like things to do, and then it'll be like the day before, and I'll like see it. I'm like, oh wait, that was supposed to go out. Never mind. I'll just wait until next month.
Yep. Because I always want to do them like for like Camp Nano and then for actual Nano, but it's like it's so busy during that time, and like I'm not the best at making the newsletter, and the templates are kind of difficult to work with like what I use, and and it's just a struggle. And I'm like, I mean, I put all of this in my monthly like goals videos anyways, so I'm like, I should just send out a newsletter and just refer everyone to the video. Be like, you know what? I'm not wasting anybody's time here, and just go see that video.
Smart, yeah. Someone, I think it's Mandy Lynn, I'm like on her email list, and it's so smart. She literally just sends an email that's like a little bit of a backstory about her video, like a paragraph, and then like the video. And I'm like, that's so smart. I should just start doing that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know, and I can't figure out like when, like I'm trying to correlate it all, but it's kind of difficult to figure it out because I use Squarespace,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to figure out how to get like the email list to automatically, like when someone subscribes to the newsletter, it doesn't automatically put them on the list. It puts them on, it's weird. It puts it on like a spreadsheet. So then, but then I have to manually put them on the website's newsletter list.
That's weird.
It's so weird, and I can't figure out. It's something on my end. I probably have to like add it as my like default, or really like figure out how to like get it downloaded where it automatically just does it. But I want to get it to where when you subscribe to the newsletter, it sends like a confirmation for like the person getting it, because like I like when I subscribe to somebody else's newsletter and then you get like that really sweet like, thank you so much for subscribing, this is what my content is, and I'm like, it just makes me feel so good. But mine's certainly not like that.
Yeah. I just subscribed though.
I did see it. I was so happy. Oh, and that was like one of my goals for December was to just gain 5, and I gained 7. I was like, yes. Woo! So now I'm like, well, now I'm gonna have to start putting out little newsletters because I have people subscribed. That's not me or my mom.
Did I subscribe to you, Autumn?
I don't know. I can check.
You don't have to check right now. I'm gonna go find you now.
Well, because I know that there are some emails that are on there, and they might be people that I know, but it's like not their name. Like it could be like initials, so I'm like not sure whose they are because it doesn't give me like the name. Obviously, it's just the email address. But Everything Exploration is watching. Ooh.
Sorry, I just subscribed.
I thought you were comment the reply.
No.
I was like,
that was totally unrelated.
I love it.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I was reading something. I'm confused, but okay. So Zara has a 393 across 2 newsletters. Nice. I need to get better at it.
You'll get there.
Here we go. And Gio has joined us. Hello, Gio. Welcome. Zara, I do one almost every Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Wow.
That's commitment.
That, yes. That's insane. Zara says there should be a way to automate it. Yes. But also check out. Okay. And so then Zara says, I personally use MailerLite. Okay, yeah, and I'll get there. I'll have to figure out how to get it kind of all together in one. All right, are we ready to do another sprint?
Yes.
Awesome. So I guess this will probably end up being the last sprint. So do we want to do another 20-minute-ish sprint?
That works. I can probably film another video of it.
Perfect. Well, do. Oh, wait, I have a good time. Not really. We'll have to kind of do it as a stretch for Christmas Eve because it's one of the best days. So we're gonna pretend that the 24 is for Christmas Eve. So not the 20th. Yay! All right. Well, happy sprinting. We will see you all very soon, and this will be the final sprint. Yay! How did we do for our final sprint?
That's a good question. Hold on a second. 391.
Months.
Woo!
Woo.
So what does that give you your total for the whole write-a-thon? Is that too much?
Come back around to me because I need a calculator for that.
Okay.
I could go. I mean, I'm pretty easy as far as what I accomplished. I did my reading goals video successfully. So we have both of my videos filmed. We're ahead of the game.
Wow, you filmed an entire video in like 20 minutes?
We are. We don't do many takes. We just go.
I know. Bree, like, doesn't have to edit her videos because you have
I mean, yeah, that's kind of true. Most of the things that I edit out is me breathing because I hate how I breathe. So if you see like a lot of cuts, it's probably like I'm literally cutting out like a half a second because I went.
Yeah, I do that too. I never realized how like much I did it until I started filming vlogs, and then I was like, should I be like seeing some of this or doing some sort of breath work?
Yep, I'm glad I'm not alone.
It's so interesting. I feel like I do like more breaths in between when I like drink coffee or like I have a lot of caffeine running through me.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that like in my vlogs or when I'm like filming. If I have a lot of coffee, I take a lot of breaths.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Yeah. Angela, how did you do?
I got 336. And then I filmed a little bit of B-roll for the vlog I'm filming. Definitely not a full video.
I'm not doing a vlog, it's a sit down, so that's probably easier too. Also, I wrote all my goals out so that I knew what I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I always find that when I write what I need to talk about, it seems to flow better.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as like sporadic.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So I didn't write for that last sprint. My grandmother had popped over, so I went out there just to say hi to her. She's like out walking. But I did look up some inspirational quotes because I want to make a few more Instagram posts for that. And then I looked at my calendar for January because there were a few things I needed to add to my calendar. But that was what I did. Not too exciting. But I did see that a few people had left us before we started the sprint. So Will has gone away and so has Amara. But thank you both for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. I know you're not by now, but thank you. And Angela, thank you so much. That is so sweet. And Kate is dropping in to say hiya. Hello.
Everybody say congratulations to Kate because she got a book contract.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody congratulate her and give her virtual high fives and hugs.
That's
Congratulations.
awesome. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Kate, that is awesome. So proud of you.
That is awesome.
Chandra got 227 and got a snack. I feel like Chandra got 227 the last time also. Oh, no, 279. It was
279. She was close, though.
She was
Yes.
very close.
We
And
love
762 for the whole stream.
Right. Very nice.
Job well done. 187 for our wonderful new friend. And Zara has to edit out some weird breaks in her speaking too. Yeah.
Yeah. The things I always edit out of my videos, there are moments where I'm trying to like gather my thoughts, where I'll just sit and stare at something for a very long period of time.
Yeah, I sometimes do that too. Like if I'm trying to say something and I keep stumbling over the words, I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, let's go.
Yeah, I make weird noises too. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all have seen because I put like little bloopers in it sometimes. But like I'll just sit at the camera, and if I mess up, I'll just like start talking gibberish, like, and then I'll like go again.
Yes. I know. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I'll just keep some of it in there. It adds personality.
Yeah.
I think sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Go ahead.
A lot of, other than the breathing, sometimes me cursing gets cut out quite a bit because I'll like the one time I kept dropping things and I'm like, you mother, like, I'm like, okay, we're not gonna keep that in, but but like I'll get like very mad at myself sometimes and I'll just start cursing at myself and I'm like, all right, we don't need that.
We don't need that negativity.
No.
And Crow's, ooh, hello. That is totally okay that you are late, but we are wrapping up my stream. But we do have another live stream that is part of the Write-a-thon, and that is going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Helene Boyd's channel. I do have her channel linked below, and I do have the playlist in the description box below as well. So that is what will be next for this Write-a-thon. But I'm so happy that you did pop in to see us. They are congratulating Kate. Yes. Yes, you are so welcome.
Kate, you're awesome.
Yes.
She's so wonderful too. So nice.
Yes, such a great person.
I
If you
know.
don't follow Kate on Instagram, you should totally go check out her Instagram. Just saying. It's wonderful. She is a wonderful human being.
Mm-hmm.
5 a.m. You are welcome, but you don't have to give me credit for your work. It was all you, Kate. Don't get too worried. That was when my work schedule was different.
Yeah.
We had to do 5 a.m. or technically it was 6 a.m. our time, sometimes 7, and it was earlier for Kate. She's in a different time zone. But yeah.
I didn't realize I was taking for granted my 6 a.m. writing sprints until my work schedule changed. And I'm like, how would I ever get into a writing sprint now?
I know. I'm that same way. Like, I like working kind of like the day shift hours because it's different. I always like when my schedule changes. But boy, do I miss writing at like 6 o'clock in the morning. It was always fun to like wake up with everybody too.
Yeah. That's why I like morning sprints, is just because it's like you're all sort of in the same boat. You wake up around the same time and then you sort of wake up together. I don't know. It's just kind of a nice little way to start your day.
Right. And like, I like it because it's at the beginning, so then you can write, but then you can just do everything else the rest of the day. And then you already have your writing done with.
Yeah.
If I want to do any in the morning, and during the work week morning, I would need to wake up at 4 a.m. now.
Yes.
I don't think I can do it, guys.
No.
4 a.m. is a little bit too early.
It is. I'd have to wake up at 4 a.m. and that would be if I want to do a 5 a.m. because I would need to be done.
Yes.
And this because I would have to shower and I would have to eat. So if I wanted to stream from like 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. because I have to leave at 7:15. So
Yeah.
it just can't.
You don't need that negativity in your
Yeah.
life.
No. So we'll stick to the night ones now.
Yeah. Maybe sometimes things will change and you can sneak in a morning, but
Maybe.
if you choose to.
I mean, working from home right now, I kind of make my schedule still, but I want to be done by like 3. So that
Yeah.
means I keep everything consistent.
Yeah, for sure. Great. Well, that is everything for my stream for the 12K's of Christmas. I want to thank everybody for being here. And again, Helene Foy is going to be hosting the next sprint for the Write-a-thon, and that's at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So go down to the playlist and make sure you wait for her sprint in the next couple of hours. And then to end the night, we'll have a Let's Chat session on Maddie's channel, which is going to be just hanging out and talking around the fire. So virtual fireplace. So come by. And is there anything anybody would like to add?
Well, thank you, Autumn, for hosting and for agreeing to be a part of this. I have said it before, but I will say it again. I am extremely grateful and appreciative of y'all for joining me on this little weekend adventure. So thank you so much. It really does mean a lot that y'all are so enthusiastic about it.
Yay! Yeah, well, thank you for organizing it, Maddie, and thank you to my other co-hosts for hopping on here and doing this with me. I appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody in the comments, but I hope y'all will join everyone from the rest of the